The General Strike, 1926. The General Strike is the largest industrial dispute in Britain's history. During the First World War, the mining industry was nationalised, but by 1921, the industry has been returned to the mine owners. The war has also altered Britain's position in terms of coal. We used up much of our reserves, and other European countries have become much more competitive in terms of production. Over 7 years, our miners' weekly pay reduces from £6 to £3.90, and now there is the prospect of both more wage cuts and longer hours. The miners demand not a penny off the pay, not a second on the day. As a short-term measure, the government agrees to subsidise miners' pay, while it appoints another report on the mining industry. This tactic gives them time to prepare for any eventual strike action. When the report comes in March 1926, it recommends a 13.5% cut in miners' pay. By May that year, talks break down and the Trades Union Congress announce a general strike to begin on May 4th. Railwaymen, transport workers, printers, dockers, iron and steel workers also take part in the strike alongside the miners. On the first day, between 1.5 and 1.75 million workers strike. But by using the volunteers it had prepared and the coal it had stockpiled, the government can ensure food deliveries and some public transport continues. After 9 days, the TUC calls the strike off, without getting a single concession from the government. One reason for this is that the participation of other workers from other industries may be illegal. Some miners continue to strike until November. Some go back to work on longer hours for lower wages, and many remain unemployed for years thereafter. To ensure such action is not repeated, a law is passed in 1927 to ban sympathy strikes and mass picketing. Labour repeal the law in 1946. The Conservatives renew the ban in the 80s and 90s. The General Strike remains one of the biggest events in British industrial history. Some wonder whether it was the last great attempt at a revolution in Britain.